Aside from the crazy moments, the absolute amazing sets, EVO offers us great trailers. What is up, everyone? Personality here, bringing you all the news from the wider fighting game community, whether it's from a competitive or casual perspective. Now today, I just want to talk about EVO 2023. Now we're just actually, about 5 days away at the time of this video from EVO 2023, and we're gonna get some big reveals this year. I mean, EVO is always a go-to place for big fighting game news, big reveals, big DLC trailer, teasers, everything that you could possibly think of, new game announcements. They all often take place at EVO. It's one of the biggest moments of the year for the fighting game community, and where's a better place than EVO to reveal all of these things? So I've got some safe predictions and some unsafe predictions for EVO 2023. So I am expecting, and at this point I've actually put out a poll just yesterday, so if you see the poll, go back and visit it, comment a character that you think should be making it into Guilty Gear Strive, or vote on the 3 that I've selected. Pretty sure that we're going to see a possible last DLC character revealed for Guilty Gear Strive to close off Season 2. And the reason I say close off Season 2 is that if they're sticking with the trend that they've established in Season 1 by giving us 5 new additional characters, I'm assuming that they're also going to give us 5 new characters for Season 2, 4 of which have been revealed. We've got Bridget, we've got Sin, we've got Bedman, we've got Asuka. It's either we're getting Slayer, Dizzy, Johnny, or somebody else. The EVO 2023 showcase that Friday is just dedicated for that. My next prediction is that we're gonna get more Project L information. Now, they recently dropped a trailer, kind of showed us some of how the combat works and overall the kind of pair-up system where you can choose a partner to double up with when you're going online. I'm pretty sure that more Project L information is going to come out. We're gonna even see more footage because it's actually playable at EVO this year. So more people are going to get to experience this and give us some feedback. Now, as it relates to Mortal Kombat trailers, they've been dropping consistently, but they're dropping the game on September 14th. That's just a little while away. Before we know it, Mortal Kombat 1 is upon us, and I'm thinking that EVO would be the perfect time to capitalize on expanding that already large roster, showing us more details about the game and its mechanics, giving us more insight of what is to come. Now, of course, Tekken 8 has been cooking. They just concluded the second beta test, and the crossplay, overall just interaction between devices is great. The only real problem is that if you've got a PC that is not really up to that modern day specs or those crazy details that you may need in those PCs, then you may have a bad experience on crossplay when you're connecting PC to other platforms. But I'm thinking that we're gonna see more character reveals and of course finally get an announcement date to when Tekken 8 is being released. Remember, Tekken 8 was first teased last year at EVO 2022. Then this year, very close to its timeline, you can actually play it at EVO, and of course we just had the beta that I previously talked about. But now we're getting to a place that we need to know, when is Tekken 8 actually coming out, or who else is coming out. They had this big press conference with Mike Tyson, and I really thought we were going to see a Steve Fox reveal, which would have then been nice if we could have played him for the beta, but nothing so. But Harada and his team, they've got a chance to do something crazy at EVO this year. I mean, they already popped off last year, and they've already been doing good in terms of the beta and the closed network testing. I'm hoping that we get to see something more for Tekken 8 this year come this Friday. Now, Street Fighter 6, I genuinely wanted to put this in the unsafe prediction, but I put it in the safe predictions because obviously it's got this huge presence at EVO this year. In terms of history, it has the largest presence at EVO this year. But most importantly, we already know what's supposed to be coming. Already after Rashid, we've got Aki, we've got Ed, and then we've got the most anticipated Akuma. But I'm thinking that we may get to see something related to Aki Friday. Now, they don't necessarily have to. I don't think that Street Fighter 6 is in a place where content is, people are starving from content. They're already having a blast with Rashid trying to figure out this character for EVO itself. But Street Fighter 6 may just give us something that we did not expect to see. And I am thinking that we could get Aki, some more information on her. She's a new character. We've never actually seen Aki in previous games, and that's gonna be interesting to see. Just a teaser trailer. Come on, Capcom. That's all we want to see. Or maybe Capcom might reveal something else this year. So I put Street Fighter 6, but it's / Capcom just doing something. And my last safe prediction, which I really don't feel all too safe on, is the announcement of Granblue versus Rising. Can we finally get an official date? Now, there were previous rumors that this game was going to come out in August. August is already here, guys. What date in August? Is it going to be the end of the month in August? I think it's about time, especially with the beta having just gone this weekend, that we should actually get a confirmed date. Is it going to be September? Is it going to be October? Possibly, I'm thinking that October might be a good time for them to launch. Maybe a bad time. I mean, it's very tough with Mortal Kombat coming out very soon. Granblue is going to have a lot to compete with if they're trying to launch in that same time frame. Granted, it is a very niche game in the fighting game community, and I don't think it's going to do all that numbers even if the competition wasn't there. But I think it's time for us to know when Granblue is going to be arriving. Now, my unsafe predictions are basically the predictions that I pretty much am sure these are not going to happen, but it would be lovely to see. Y'all know I constantly talk about Persona here. I love Persona, and I love if we could finally get that Persona 5 arena. Just a teaser, just an announcement, just something. I'm on some high copium right now that we're gonna see Persona 5 arena at EVO 2023. It's not happening. Now, I put DNF Duel DLC 2 character announcement, or at least a teaser for the character. The reason why I'm saying that this is unsafe is because I do not trust DNF Duel's team to capitalize on any advantage that may be presented to DNF Duel. I'm not necessarily saying that DNF Duel is got all the eyes on them at this moment. It's just that I think that there's a bit more attention towards DNF Duel. I think the community is quite active. They've even got a healthy sign up at the community showcase at EVO 2023 this year, but I highly doubt they're even ready to show us a new character. Another unsafe prediction I've got is an update on the Fatal Fury game that was announced last year. Since its announcement, we don't have a title. We know that, some recurring characters are going to be there, some, obvious characters like Terry, but we don't know much about this game, and I think it's time, especially with King of Fighters already into season 2, doing great stuff, giving DLC ever so often. SNK has the attention. It's definitely got some eyes on it in order to capitalize on announcing this Fatal Fury game with more details, not just leaving a bare bones announcement and getting out of it. But guys, that's my EVO 2023 predictions. Am I overdosed on copium right now? What are your predictions? What would you like to actually see happen this year at EVO in terms of announcements or teasers or trailers? What are you looking forward to the most? But until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. And of course, stay gaming.